everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and welcome to my December TBR. So constructing my December TBR is always a little bit difficult because there is so much happening always in December, but also I tend to do mostly rereads in December just so that I can pump out like my book mess and my wrap up videos quite easily. I can get them pre-filmed, I can get them, you know, started and done. When we're doing 12 days of bookmas, I'm going to be doing a little bit like differently in terms of dates, but I'm starting it on the 15th of December on the Sunday as like a little Sunday video, and then I'll do like 12 straight days of videos, which will take us to about Boxing Day. That is the plan. I'll be getting about 3 videos from me a week for the next 2 weeks, and then it'll go into 12 days, which is kind of insane, but I want to do this. I'm like committed to getting it done. So my December TBR is kind of loose. We'll see how we go. I have some must reads and some rereads and a lot of chaos. So we'll see how far we get through everything. But let me show you what I have up the top here that I've pulled out. I have like 3 books sitting down the bottom here as well, and a list on my computer. I have 3 arcs that I need to read this month, and that I don't anticipate being a hard challenge, but that is Undeniably Married by Jay Salmon. This is part of her like Boston Doctor Billionaire series, and I'm loving it. So I've got that arc coming in. These are all audio arcs, by the way. So that arc is coming in. She's a Wild One by Kristen Proby, which I have been loving her books, and I cannot wait to read this one. This one's going to be so good. This is finishing off the series, so I definitely want to get this series finished and read, because then I conclude it in my series spotlight series that I'll be doing on my Instagram. So I'll be doing some posts, some grid posts on my Instagram of like series spotlights, and just because I've been like really having some fun with like making like Canva pictures and stuff, so stay tuned for those. They'll be coming in December. Only With Me by Brooke Montgomery, also another audiobook arc. I believe this is the second last one in this series. The last one will be coming out early next year. I've heard great things about this book. Teeny's like, this is like one of the best books she's ever read, so I'm very excited to get to that. I have She's a Wild One and Only With Me already loaded on my phone, ready to go, so I'm just waiting for the Jay Salmon book to come in, but that is on my TBR. I would like to, this is very probably, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I want to try, I would love to finish the Gold Rush Rant series. I didn't get to a photo finish last month, so I'd love to finish this and the next 2 books in the series. So I'm going to try my best. We will see. I'm unsure. We'll see how we go. I'd love to also include this in my series spotlight, but if I don't get to it, I don't get to it. It's not the end of the world. So obviously the front runner and a false start are included in my little TBR. I have 3 Christmas books that I want to read in December. If I don't get to 2 of them, I'll read them in January, which is no big deal for me because my Christmas is on the 7th of January because I'm an Orthodox girly. But anyway, so the one that is a definite must read is How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. This is my book club's pick of the month. If you would like to join us in reading this book for the month, I will put a link down in the description to join our book club. It's open to everybody. It's on Discord. I've heard that it's great, but I've also heard that it could be slightly too long, so we'll see. We will see how I feel. And then I would like to read Merry Christmas by Piper Rain and A Jingle Bell Mingle by Sierra Simone and Julie Murphy. I've been enjoying the Christmas Notch series. They're a little bit quirky, a little bit silly, so I want to read that. And I've been enjoying Piper Rain's books this year. Towards the latter half of the year, I've been like picking that author duo up and enjoying it. Really no major complaints. So that is all the sort of e-formats that I intend to read this month. These are the books on previous TBRs that I want to get to, hopefully. Again, the rest of these books are, we will see how we go. We'll see where the month takes me. I'm not overly phased. The ones that I've just listed though, those are like my priority ones. These are the ones that I would like to finish. So Conjuring of Light by Victoria Schwab. I still have not finished the conclusion. This is the last book in the series, so I'd like to get that done. Cupid is a C-U-N-T by Drea Dene. She also just released a Christmas novella, which I'll probably be reading in a Bookmas video, so stay tuned for that. But there is this, Hated You First by Eloise Tynan, a little sport bully novella, which I would like to obviously get done as well. And then Stolen English by Tasha Boyd. I've been putting this off for so long, but it is a summer sort of read, so this is high priority. These are the other 2 books that I pretty much have got like top must read. The Kingmaker by Kennedy Ryan. There is a video coming about with this, and Funny Story by Emily Henry, so stay tuned for those. You'll see them in a reading vlog. I should be able to get to these. I'd also like to read the Heartstopper Volume 5. I keep not picking this up because I just need to like sit down and read it. But it's like a graphic novel. It'd take me no longer than half an hour to read it, but I just keep not picking it up for whatever reason. So I'm gonna get that read this month. Let's talk about my rereads. Now these are rereads that I want to annotate. I either haven't annotated them or annotated them very lightly. So this is what I want to read. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, a cult favorite. I love Icebreaker. I think it is fun, it is flirty, it is just the easy feel-good read. Beach read by Emily Henry. I read this Christmas 2021. It's been about 3 years since I read this, and I think I'm due for a reread, and I want to annotate it because I didn't annotate it at the time. Done and Dusted by Layla Sage. Now I'd love to annotate this. Will I get to it? I don't know. I did read this twice last year, so we'll see how I go. But I would like to get to this as well. Heartless by Elsie Silva. Now I have lightly annotated this. I only read it once last year, and I feel like I need a reread of this to annotate it because I did love it so much. But I needed a little bit of dedicated in my life, so that's why this is on the list. Mile High by Liz Tom Ford, a cult favorite. I didn't annotate it, and I feel like I need to reread this. This is a lot of people's like least favorite. I feel like I didn't love it at the time. I want to see if I would rate it higher on reread. I then want to continue my not Mortal Instruments, my Shadowhunters reread that I've been reading. So I have read Clockwork Angel now, not Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince. So I need to reread City of Lost Souls. This is like my favorite in the series for sure. I loved this book so much. Clockwork Princess, another reread, another one of my favorites. I love this series so much. And then City of Heavenly Fire, the conclusion to this series. So that is, will I get to all of these? I have no idea. I can only hope for the best, so we'll try. I then have some, I would like to get to them. Maybe, maybe not. These have been sitting up here for a while. Can I get to them? Potentially. Could I not get to them? These are like low priority. If I get to them, I get to them. I don't think I'm going to get to all these books. It's probably very unlikely, but Beyond the Roses by Monica James has been on my physical TBR for over a year at this point. I need to read this. My Love Story by Ashley Poston. I loved the 7 Year Sleep, so I would like to get this, but I'll get to this. I'll probably read it in the early next year because it's on the back burner. On the Way to the Wedding by Julia Quinn. This is the last book in this series that I need to read, so yeah, I have the audiobook, I just need to do it. Butcher and Blackbird, a book that I've been putting off for ages because I know that everyone loves the audiobook and I'm not going to read the audiobook, so I don't want my experience to be tainted by eyeball reading it. King of Greed, another one that's been on my TBR for a really long time and have been putting off, so I'd like to get to this. And King of Sloth before King of Envy comes out. And then the two Abby Jimenez books that I haven't read yet, so Yours Truly and Just for the Summer. I'd like to get to these. I have the audiobook of this on hold from the library, so if it comes in before the end of December, maybe I'll read it, but unsure. I'll probably end up reading these two in January is probably what's most likely going to happen. So that is everything on my very loosey-goosey TBR. I have no idea what I'm going to get to, but we can only try our best. So what are you hoping to finish before the end of the year? Let me know. I'd love to see. Make sure you comment below. Like and subscribe because there is so much fun content coming at you for the rest of the month. I have some fun vlogs that I filmed earlier in the year before I cut my hair. So tune in for those. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.